to the Village of Tuckahoe Planning Board meeting. Today's September 20th, 2022. Nancy, please take attendance.
Yes, Commissioner Nierenberg,
Present.
Commissioner Wolfson,
Present.
Commissioner Michelle,
Present.
and Chairman Leo.
Present. On the agenda this evening, we have the approval of the meeting minutes of July 19th. 25 Main Street has been adjourned, and we have 125 Columbus Avenue that's a return. At this point, can I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes of July 19th?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Yay.
Aye.
Okay, so at this point, I'd like to call up 125 Columbus Avenue.
Yes, how you doing?
Good evening, Mr.
Hello,
Mendoza.
Mr. Willa.
How you doing?
One of you is going to speak, so I'm assuming you hired an attorney, so let's have the attorney speak if you don't mind, Mr. Willa.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, Steve Accinelli from Veneruso, Curto, Schwartz and Curto. I'm here on behalf of the applicant Paul Tavalila with respect to 125 Columbus Avenue. As the board and staff already aware, Mr. Tavalila here on the meeting this evening. So I was recently retained by Mr. Tavalila, and we've spoken about the application. Also had subsequent conversation with Gary Gertzen and Bill Williams about the application, as well as my client. And unless I'm missing something, I think that the application was before this board back in June and again in July. I think the two open items that were left since July had to do with the rec fee and the cleanup of the lot. And as I understand it, and Mr. Williams can correct me if I'm wrong, relative to the cleanup of the lot, the lot was cleaned pursuant to the discussion with the planning board at the last meeting. I think Mr. Williams or the village has been out there to inspect the lot and find it satisfactory. Again, if I'm misspeaking, let me know, but my understanding is that the condition of the lots are satisfactory. And relative to the recreation fee, I also reviewed that with Mr. Gertzen and Mr. Williams, and I've confirmed that number with them in advance of tonight's meeting. So I don't know if I've left anything out, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. If so, I apologize. But other than those two items, I don't have anything further to add unless the board has any questions.
No, I think those are, you covered everything we had spoken prior to the summer break. Mr. Tavalila, thank you very much for your patience and the work you did on site. I did pass by as well, and it's a major improvement. So I appreciate you taking the initiative to get this that site cleaned up. There are still some cars that hopefully eventually will be taken off site or put in a graveyard someplace. But it's a major improvement from where it was before. So thank you for your help with that. Regarding the rec fee, I think we're in agreement at this point, right? So, okay, so at this point, does anyone from the board have any questions for this application?
No, dear.
Okay, so at this point, I make a motion to reopen the public hearing. Can I have a second, please?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay, so is anyone here to speak on this application? I don't see anyone here.
No one's on Zoom.
Okay, so at this point, I make a motion to close the public hearing.
So
Can I have a
moved.
second, please? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Commissioner Wilson, would you like to read resolution?
Sure. In the matter of the application of Tavalila Realty Corp., 125 Columbus Avenue, Tuckahoe, New York, Planning Board Resolution Subdivision Approval. This approval is based on the following plans: drawing titled Survey of Tax Lot 1, Block 5, Section 34, and Tax Lot 1A, Block 10, Section 38, re-subdivision of property on the westerly side of Columbus Avenue, located in the village of Tuckahoe, Westchester County, New York. Office of Gabriel Sonor, Consulting Engineer, Land Surveyors, drawn by MCN, April 11, 2022. The applicant, Tavalila Realty Corp., is the record owner of the premises commonly known as 125 Columbus Avenue, Tuckahoe, New York, and known on the tax map of the Village of Tuckahoe as Section 34, Block 5, Lot 1 and 1A. The applicant requires no variances from the Village of Tuckahoe Zoning Board in connection with this application and has provided all the documents, plans, and materials to this board so as the board can make a proper review for this subdivision application pursuant to 7.2 of the Village of Tuckahoe Zoning Code. The applicant's premises consists of two lots, Lot 1 and 1A at 125 Columbus Avenue in Tuckahoe, New York. The premises consists of three businesses. Applicant is seeking to readjust the lot line so as to better reflect the actual usage of the lots. Tax Lot 1 will be expanded as to include parking to the north, and business currently occupying Tax Lot 1 currently uses the parking spaces to the north of their business, even though the parking is technically on Lot 1A. Tax Lot 1A consists of two businesses. However, neither business utilizes the parking to the south end of the lot, as it is being currently utilized by the business on Lot 1. The proposed altering of the lot lines will therefore reflect how the lots are being utilized. As the businesses already exist and the usage of the spaces will not change, there will be no impact to the surrounding area, and the line adjustment will be a mere formality. We therefore approve the subdivision with the following conditions. We find that the applicant is unable to set aside park area, and therefore we require the applicant to pay 10% of the newly created Lot 1 value to be used for the park and recreation of the village pursuant to the village's zoning code. We have determined, based on the village assessor's records, that the value of the newly created lot is $326,860. Thus, the recreation fee is $32,686. Lastly, that every representation made to this board by the applicant is a condition of this approval. September 20th, 2022.
Yes, please take a vote. Please take a vote.
Did we,
You need
a
a second.
second?
Oh, I'm
Four.
sorry.
Second,
Ray, second.
No, okay, very good. Commissioner Narenberg,
or
Commissioner Wolfson,
4.
Commissioner Michelle,
In favor.
and Chairman Leo.
In favor. Mr. Tavalilo, thank you very much again. Good luck with everything, and let's keep that site nice and clean, please.
We will. Thank you very much. I
All right.
appreciate
Mr.
take care,
Chairman,
Paul.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, just one thing regarding payment of the rec fee. Can we have that paid, I guess, within 30 days from today's date? Is that acceptable to the board regarding the payment due date?
I
Bill,
think that's been the norm.
we-
That's been the norm, Antonio.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's no issue with that on from the village side that I see.
any
No, we-
issues?
Past, Gary.
What's that?
We have done that in the past.
Oh, I know, exactly.
Okay,
That's been the norm.
so 30 days to pay the fee.
Thank you.
Steve, just have your client get us the linen as soon as possible so we can get the signatures from the village.
Yes, we're working on that, and I've gone over that with Mr. Tavalilo already. So that's in the works, and we'll be prosecuting that ASAP.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right.
Good luck to you.
All
Thank
right.
you, everyone. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since we have no other business at this time, I make a motion to close the public hearing. Have a second, please.
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, good evening, Tuckahoe.